here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, and man, if that's not saying something, right? Got through the gauntlet at 155 pounds, made himself undeniable, and now tonight, DC, we find out what he has for the champion.
It long has been considered the deepest weight class in the UFC. So you know to get here is very tough. You have navigated the water. You have done everything right. When it was time to press square, you press square. When it was time to press X, you press X. You better do it again tonight if you want to become the champion. There is no room for error as you try to win a UFC championship.
And no room for a 1 pound allowance. He was right on the number, 155 pounds, championship weight. Confidence is high that he will wrest the title away here tonight. Well, it's been a long time since the lightweight rankings have not had the name Beneil Dariush in them. Here he is, maintaining his spot in the top 10 and trying to rip off another big win here tonight. This is a man who won 8 consecutive fights on the strength of his knockout power and his devastating submission game. That was in advance of running into Charles Oliveira and Arman Sarukian. But most people believe on any given Saturday night, Beneil Dariush can still hang with the best lightweights in the world. Another elite lightweight has shown up in his bracket tonight. With that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Renato. Moicano! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Beneil Dariush.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. Our round getting underway. A lot of eyeballs on Beneil Dariush as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, and not out of the realm of possibility that this man would have already competed for the title if he didn't have that devastating leg injury, but that is neither here nor there. He's not looking in the past, only at the future, and that is this matchup tonight. And he believes, even though you could argue he is at a striking disadvantage, he is not going to force the ground game in this matchup tonight.
Big shot to the head. Another punch to the head.
Entering in on a single leg takedown attempt here, and he is able to get the fight where he wants it. Nice job there.
The moment he secures that single leg, you can see how comfortable he is and the variety of finishes he has from this position. He needs to shove the knees, get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Moicano getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Dariush is back in half guard.
Armbar. What a tight armbar.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You gotta keep position over submission.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Good, solid strike on the ground.
Oh, he's gotta be careful there, yep.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Dariush is back in full mount. Under a minute now to go.
Watch armbar here.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. Oh, wow.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Beautiful transition. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Breathe. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
All right, here we go with round two. Good job defensively to block that punch. Well, the book on this fighter coming in, outstanding takedowns, vicious ground and pound. To what extent are you surprised that he hasn't even shot for a single takedown?
Could have put down question his fight IQ and his ego. Because if you fight with your ego, you usually find yourself losing. Right now, he is putting himself in immense danger by not trying to get takedown.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, and making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Trying the flying knee there. That's a good takedown right there. Side control now.
Right to the knee on belly. Gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Dariush is looking for a Darce choke here. Oh, it looks like that Darce is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Under 2 minutes to go in round two. All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single takedown.
Has not even attempted a takedown. I would never have expected this, John. I don't understand what is going on in this fighter's head. He needs to get the fight to his wheelhouse, and that is on the ground in the grappling. I don't know, man. Pride is a weird thing, and it seems as though he's fighting with pride tonight. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Nice positional control here. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Moicano's in half guard. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Round 3 next.
All right, take a seat, sit down, relax. Take a drink, slow that heart rate down. Listen, I want you to keep doing what you're doing. You're breaking it, okay?
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight.
On the shot, there you go, single leg. Nice shot there by the champ.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. Dariush is in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Dariush is going for an arm here. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there. He's got to start throwing down.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. Look at that. Recognizes he's about to lose position.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. He passes to half guard.
Dariush has got the full mount. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Lands with the ground and pound.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Yep, got to be very careful there.
Posture's up now and lands the vicious head strike. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Relax. Okay, listen. You're not tired. I know you've got more.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out.
Strong kick there. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship
The
rounds.
4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get that off that stool, and this is a real test of your full desire to win a fight.
Moicano's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Man. Ooh.
Oh, just opening up on it now. He's going to guillotine. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
That was a slick transition.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got Dariush is trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, nice work as he delivers the elbow there from the bottom. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
Guys trying to get to the Darce here. Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke is very tight.
Oh, he got out again!
He did it again. This guy's a magician. He just keeps on escaping.
Dariush getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes.
Beautiful defensive skills on this one.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent.
Oh! He hurt him bad.
And what a round! All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Oh, how clean is that jab by Moicano? Nice 1-2 there. Oh, crippling uppercut. Moicano's eye is starting to swell shut. Leg kick is there. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Oh, right into mouth.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Moicano's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Well, I mean, this is high-level grappling by both of these guys.
All right, has the guard closed here. Dariush is back in half guard, very comfortable here.
He's getting the mount here.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
1 minute to go in the fight. All right, side control now.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Dariush is back in side control here. Oh, setting up another submission now. That Darce choke is tight.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep. Good work, guys. Come on.
Oh, he cleared it and he got out.
He cleared the leg, got to his back, and now he's out of that Darce choke.
Well, what a title fight it was. What a showcase it was for this division. But at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Beneil Dariush.
Well, it is as hard a title to hold down as there is in the UFC, but mission accomplished for the champion here tonight. Congratulations, he is still the undisputed UFC lightweight.